Welcome, Wildside Wrestling fans, to another edition of Wildside Wrestling. I am your host, the real Bobby Munson, and I am here with Papa Smokes. How are you doing this evening?
Doing great. Ready for some Wildside Wrestling action tonight.
Battle Royal to determine who will face the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes at Battle Arts here in Saskatoon on May the 19th. The rules of this match are simple. In just moments, every participant is going to make their way into the ring. When the bell starts, the object is to get as many of your opponents over the top rope with both feet touching the floor. At that time, that participant is eliminated. The sole survivor in this ring at the end of the match will be determined the winner and will face Cody Rhodes at Battle Arts. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the participants?
And the competitors finally making their way down to the ring. Big opportunity here tonight. Who you got for your favorites in this match?
Well, everybody's a favorite. Can you imagine how motivated these wrestlers are to get a match against Cody Rhodes? That could be one of the moments of your entire career.
And could be a big thing for many of these young competitors. A lot of you big young competitors on this card looking for that opportunity. They're making their way down to the ring right now. As we see Bobby Sharp there, we got Davey O'Doyle, another great competitor heading down. And here comes everybody's least favorite team of Los Rudos, El Musculo, El Asesino. You got the champ, Kat Von Hees. Can you imagine Kat Von Hees if she was to step in with Cody Rhodes and put that Wildside title on the line?
It's mind-boggling to think of some of the combinations that could happen.
Michael Allen, Richard Clark, another fan favorite here, heading on down to the ring. And this has got to be probably someone that we think, many are going to think is going to go the distance here in this match. Michael Richard Blaze, along with his partner, Brandon Van Danielson. What a team they have made since making their way to Wildside Wrestling.
Well, they've been pure gold since they've been here. Aggressive, smart, great wrestling. They got to be among the favorites in this Battle Royal.
Is it going to play a factor, though? This is every man for themselves. Do you think that MRB and BVD can get along long enough to make it worth their while in this match here tonight?
Yeah, we'll see, and it depends how long each one lasts in the match. We've got another faction here with Los Rudos, too, and we'll see how their cohesion is throughout the match.
You imagine if out of that combination, El Musculo was to take the big win here, but he taking a big beat down from three guys in the corner there.
Yeah, we're up and going now. Look at this.
I'm not even sure if Bobby Sharp got inside the ring before he started taking a beat down there from Brett Evans. Oh, it looks like Kat looking to get Davey O'Doyle over the top early in this one. Jeff Tyler in there giving her a hand, but no, Davey O'Doyle managing to keep inside the ring. And as with any battle royal, both feet have to touch the floor after you go over the top ropes here.
And you know, in one of these types of matches, this is such a dangerous part of the match. There's so many people swinging in all directions. People are getting jumped from behind. It's got to be just mayhem in there.
You'd almost think that someone with best strategy would be to keep low or keep to the center of the ring at this point in time and wait your time out. Give it an opportunity to clear a bit of the ring before you get yourself involved.
I think you're right about that. I think you don't have to take unnecessary chances. You want to play defense. You want to make sure you're not the one going over that top rope.
As you can see, talking about dangerous over in the corner here, Michael Allen, Richard Clark, and Michael Richard Blaze at the top ropes. And as you see, Phil Deadly has hit the floor. Phil Deadly is out of this one. He will not be going to Battle Arts to face the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. A dangerous game over in the corner there. Michael Allen, Richard Clark breaks free of it, and he's going to live to fight another day inside this one. Oh no, El Musculo just about sending Kid Chocolate over the top. Is he going to go? Kid Chocolate holding on with everything he's got. The feet did not touch the floor there. What athleticism from young Kid Chocolate.
Sheikh Shabazz with the near elimination on the left side there. He's got to be one of the favorites, a big boy.
He is a big boy. In fact, he has made quite the impact here in Wildside Wrestling since making his debut. Once again, though, Michael Allen, Richard Clark, Michael Richard Blaze up on the corner. What are those two thinking? But something big about to happen here. It's going to be a superplex from the top rope. Here we go. And down, everybody down. Wow. The ring might not be cleared, but everybody's having a rest at this point. What a maneuver. And you see it's Braden Parsons is over the top, and I believe Kid Chocolate just joined him, so that is 3 down. Kid
Chocolate over and out.
And you can see over in the corner there, El Asesino and Jeff Tyler mixing it up. Those two have got a very storied rivalry, in fact, based on the Central Canadian Heavyweight Championship, an ongoing battle between the two of them. And it looks like we have another elimination over on the left side of your screen, folks. I believe that, yes, Brett Evans has been eliminated.
That's big news. Brett Evans would have been among the favorites to win this as well.
Just goes to show that it takes a lot of heart and a lot of courage in order to get there. As you see, Los Rudos now strategizing over in the corner together, and it looks like Muscolo is blocking El Asesino over there. Very smart strategy on their part.
Absolutely. You can see who their favorite is to win.
Muscolo there to do the job to make sure that El Asesino stays in, and Aiden Adams out of this match.
Taken out by Ace Ventura.
And it looks like Cat looking to get Ace Riviera out over in the far corner. Davey O'Doyle mixing up with Sheik Shabazz. And could we see, Jeff Tyler just about eliminated by Los Rudos, but he's hanging in there. So we still got two very strong teams working together in there. And yes, BVD and MRB just worked together, and they have eliminated Ace Riviera, another very experienced competitor here in Wildside Wrestling, and he now also out of this competition. Bobby Sharp just barely hanging in as Sheik Shabazz laying the boots to him.
Sharp's in trouble.
Can he hold in there? It looks like he's rolling back in. Yeah. Bobby Sharp with that determination, wanting that opportunity to go to Battle Arts.
This isn't his first time at the dance either, Bobby Sharp. He's been around wrestling rings all around Canada. Sheik
Shabazz kind of taking its time, taking a breather, making sure to keep his energy. And El Asesino taken down to the corner and holding on to the rope. As much as I hate to admit that El Asesino is right, that is a smart move. As we see, Davey O'Doyle has just been eliminated from this matchup. The ring's starting to clear up quite a bit now at this point.
This is when you'll see some wrestlers start to play defense like you see Asesino doing here. It's almost more important this time to make sure you yourself don't get eliminated than to eliminate other competitors.
And that comes from that experience, though. El Asesino, many years of experience inside that ring, inside a Wildside ring, in fact, there. And he is showing them how to get it done. It seems like we got some cohesiveness now happening with Sheik Shabazz, BVD, and Michael Richard Blaze. And what a formidable team the three of those two could make. Oh my goodness! Michael Allen Richard Clark, he is going over. Could this be it for Michael Allen Richard Clark? This would be a surprise elimination at this point of the match. And he holds in there. How does he hold in there? Talk about athleticism at its finest.
That was a close one. Bobby Sharp trying to put Kat Von Hees over the top rope.
And she's over, and so is Bobby Sharp. Talk about the greatest love story ever told there between Kat Von Hees and Bobby Sharp as they eliminate each other, spoiling both of their plans for Battle Arts this year.
I think their love story is getting broken in half.
And and a cutter from Michael Allen Richard Clark, another one. And he's just delivering them all over the ring. He's setting up a clockwork of competitors on the apron.
So you going to get everyone?
And he does. They're all down. What are we going to see now? Oh, I believe it's push-up time.
Oh, it's flex appeal time. But who to choose?
And he's going for all of them. We're going to go for all 6 competitors. What a showman. play into the crowd, but is it going to be too much play into the crowd? Does he need to focus on the match and less on making the fans like him at this point?
Totally agree with you here, Bobby. I think he's distracted. I think he should concentrate on the matter at hand. On a slugfest, Assassino versus Tyler. Trading right hands.
These two not afraid to dish it out to one another. Definitely low love lost between Jeff Tyler and El Assassino.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. They hate each other.
And holding on, El Assassino, Jeff Tyler coming in, continuing that slugfest that's going on. Musculo a little locked up with Sheik Shabazz and looking like he's about to go on over, but hanging in there still. Young El Musculo, a surprise here that he is still in this match at this point. Not to take away from his ability, but for a youngster to be holding in there this long when so many great competitors have already been eliminated speaks wonders for the kid.
Oh, it's quite outstanding.
And there goes Jeff Tyler. Los Rudos teaming up to take out Jeff Tyler. And oh, there goes a typical El Assassino move if I ever saw one.
Unbelievable.
The guy would throw his own mother over the top rope to get an opportunity. And there he gets payback from Michael Allen Richard Clark. And I believe we are down to the final four. It is Michael Allen Richard Clark staring at competition here. He has got 3 guys against 1. How is he going to overcome these odds?
This is very interesting at this point. Now it's a 3-on-1 battle.
Almost makes me wonder, though, is Sheik Shabazz smart to team up with these two at this time? Because Sheik Shabazz might find himself in a predicament against the Western Lions if it comes down to the final 3.
Yeah, the Sheik has his friends and the Sheik has his cohorts in the ring, but I think ultimately Sheik Shabazz is in it for himself.
And so he should be. Anybody should be when there's an opportunity to take on the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes at Battle Arts. And this is an absolute slaughtering of Michael Allen Richard Clark at the moment.
Yeah.
It seems that Michael Richard Blaze is calling the shots against his nemesis, Michael Allen Richard Clark. Another storied rivalry between the two of those guys. And Sheik coming off the middle rope with a dive.
And Clark's in big trouble at this point.
The amount of energy being exerted from Clark, it's going to make it difficult to hold on as, oh my goodness, he just about puts BVD over the top. And oh, he throws Blaze in. BVD is out. Clark hanging in there.
That is huge.
And Blaze takes his eyes off the prize there. He is lucky Sheik Shabazz was paying attention, or Michael Richard Blaze would be joining his tag team partner over the top rope.
We talked about that. Battle Royal, you got to watch your back.
I think at this point, Sheik Shabazz needs to start thinking about himself, though, and stop playing MRB's game. Right now, it seems like he's playing for MRB's win, not for himself, and he needs to switch that up shortly. We are down to the final 3. This is when it truly gets important here.
Steady and methodical. They're going to work him over. I assume they have a plan to toss him.
Michael Allen Richard Clark's got to dig down deep here, but he has got the fighting heart of a champion inside of him. If anybody's going to put up a fight, it is Michael Allen Richard Clark.
And he's doing just that. But is it enough?
And he looks to go over. Oh my goodness, he's hanging in there. And wow, the athleticism. And can he get the big man over? Not quite, not quite. And oh, the brainbuster to Michael Allen Richard Clark. That has got to be the end for Clark. How does he recover from this one?
Okay, they're going to dump him if they can.
Going to be down to our final two right about here. And Clark fighting back. Again, from upside down, the kicks to Michael Richard Blaze. How does he keep finding it in him? It just goes to show how much this means to the competitors involved, how much this opportunity means to them. Sheik Shabazz finally coming in. I think he's finally realized it. Time to work for himself and take this one for himself. The big man is on fire.
The motivation to win in this battle royal must just be tremendous. The opportunity to wrestle Cody Rhodes. It's the opportunity of a wrestler's career.
Ooh. And Blaze down too. Sheik Shabazz has this almost all but wrapped up. It's just a matter of taking those bodies and tossing them over the top rope at this point. And will Clark be the first victim of this? And again, Clark managing to hang in there. Is he going to take Sheik Shabazz over? And he does! We are down to two.
The Sheik is out.
And what is BVD doing coming back?
Uh-oh.
He's coming as reassurance, I believe, to make sure that Michael Richard Blaze wins this one. But he eats a drop kick from Michael Allen Richard Clark. But he's got to pay attention. Blaze is coming for him. And the super kick.
Well, Clark's out.
What is Michael Richard Blaze up to? Heading to the top ropes.
Oh, my.
I think he wants to make sure that Clark is done and finished before he dumps him over. And the 450 splash. That ought to do it.
Question is, can he even pick him up to throw him over the top rope? Clark's out of it.
That is some heavy dead weight at this point in time. And Clark up. And still managing to find something in himself to hang in there. He brings Blaze over. My goodness! What a finish we're about to have. Is this it?
I can't believe it.
They are out on that apron, and the numbers are against Clark if they've ever been against Clark. 3-on-1. He takes them out, though. He is fighting, digging down deep.
Who wants it? Who wants that match against Cody Rhodes?
And they're slugging it out. Who is going to make it to Battle Arts? Who is going to take on the American Nightmare? And Blaze backed into the corner here. Clark fighting with all he's got against the odds. Blaze now heading to the top ropes. What are we about to see?
Oh boy.
It is all but over but for Michael Allen Richard Clark. I don't think he's got anything left at this point. Oh, but he's fighting back. I spoke too soon. He's fighting her. Heading to the top ropes. He's got to get inside that ring. What has he got in mind? Oh my goodness! Oh. And it's over! It's over! Michael Allen Richard Clark is your winner!
Unbelievable win.
This is the man who will go on to Battle Arts on Saturday, May the 19th in Saskatoon to fight the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. What a match we are in store for.
This has got to be a dream come true for Michael Allen Richard Clark. This will be the biggest match of his life.
It definitely will be. What a great Battle Royal. What a great night this has been. And we're looking forward to many great nights as we lead towards Battle Arts on May the 19th. We now know Cody Rhodes and Michael Allen Richard Clark taking on each other. Let's hear what Clark has to say.
Home run thing in the baseball that you hit. You swing the stick and you run around. Yeah, that one. Yeah, the years haven't been too kind for him, but it's over. I would like to thank the Academy. I'd like to thank my dad. He's not dead or anything, but thanks for like making me out of your loins. And most importantly, I couldn't have done it without this person. I'd like to thank myself.
Oh, what a night. What a battle. Papa Smoke, thank you for joining me here tonight. And thank you everybody for tuning in as well. Until the next time we see you for another great action-packed night of Wildside Wrestling, everybody take care.